March 5, 2026 Afternoon News Summary, New York Time, covering 12 noon to 6 evening. Don't forget to subscribe before we start, so you don't miss out on the latest international news. News 1, UN Security Council demands immediate Gaza ceasefire. The UN Security Council passed a resolution demanding an immediate ceasefire in Gaza for the month of Ramadan, with the United States abstaining. The resolution calls for the unconditional release of all hostages and urgent expansion of humanitarian aid. News 2, Fed holds rate steady, maintains 2026 cut forecast. The Federal Reserve concluded its March meeting, leaving the benchmark rate unchanged at 5.25% to 5.50%. The updated dot plot maintained the median projection for 3 rate cuts in 2026, signaling cautious optimism on inflation. News 3, OPEC Plus agrees to extend production cuts through Q2. OPEC and its allies agreed to extend their current voluntary oil output cuts of 2.2 million barrels per day through the end of June. Brent crude rose 2.1% to $84.50 per barrel following the announcement. News 4, EU imposes new sanctions on Russian defense industry. The European Union approved its 13th package of sanctions against Russia, targeting over 120 companies and individuals involved in drone production and weapons procurement. The measures aim to close loopholes in existing trade restrictions. News 5, tech stocks slide on antitrust scrutiny reports. Major U.S. tech stocks fell sharply after reports the Justice Department is preparing a broad antitrust lawsuit targeting dominant AI model developers. The Nasdaq Composite dropped 1.8% in afternoon trading. News 6, Japan's service sector PMI hits 9-month high. The Ojibun Bank Japan Services PMI rose to 54.3 in February, its highest level in 9 months, indicating robust domestic demand. The data strengthened the case for the Bank of Japan to consider further policy normalization. News 7, Argentina secures new IMF loan agreement. The International Monetary Fund reached a staff-level agreement with Argentina on a new $15 billion extended fund facility. The deal aims to support the government's economic stabilization plan and address severe fiscal deficits. That's all for today's news. See you next time.